Let me ask you, if you own a business, how essential do you focus on training your current and future employees to make sure that as the business grows, they are growing with the company? One of the biggest challenges is when you're growing a business is sometimes, look, we know you are just busy being busy. It can be very tough getting in the day-to-day operations and trying to peel off some time to train the staff or retrain the staff to make sure that everything is going the way that it was originally designed for. And look, I understand. However, I will say that if you don't start focusing on training your current staff and having a training program to get your new employees up to speed, you are going to be in what's called chaos mode. And when you're in chaos mode, you're not in control. And when you're not in control, you're not making money. So you've got to get out of chaos mode and you've got to come up with some sort of standardization. I'll give you an example. As an airline pilot, we have training. Every 6 months, we go into the simulator. We practice for emergencies, for situations, right? That is continual practice, continual training. Most professional athletes, when they're in season, even off season, they are practicing every day for maybe a game on Sunday. One game they practice all week. You play like you practice. How you do the little things is how you do everything. Really think about that. So you see all these people that are professionals. How would you like it if I got on an aircraft and all of a sudden I told the passengers, hey, you know what? I haven't flown a plane in 4 years. Everybody welcome aboard. Wish me luck today. You probably would want to get off that aircraft pretty quickly. That's how most people run their business. They don't train their employees. They forgot what it was that they even do and what the structure was normally by the time they're in the heat of battle running the business. They don't understand because there's nobody setting up the training structure. And it doesn't have to be something that you do like every day, but you may want to have some scheduled training to make sure. It could be once a month. It could be once every 6 months, whatever the velocity of the business is in the cycle times, you may want to think about doing that because that's going to make the company operate smoother. It's going to make the team understand their roles, and it also invites feedback. When you're getting feedback from the team, they may say, hey, you know what, Steve? This doesn't really work anymore. It's really not relevant. And maybe it worked 3 years ago, but this day and age, this does not work. If there's no training and there's no open channels of communication for feedback, well, how do you know if it's actually working? You don't until maybe employees leave, maybe until you start losing business or people start getting upset, and then you have to be the superhero, jump in, move everyone out of the way, and you've got to be the one to start doing it because no one else will do it the way you designed the business. But at the end of the day, no one's doing it that way because you're not enforcing training. You're not creating a curriculum. I also recommend that maybe you have what's called an FAQ, frequent asked questions. You can have that maybe in a database library or a video library on YouTube of common questions that maybe customers may ask, common questions that employees may ask. You know, maybe they don't understand how a certain system works. You have an FAQ so that they can always reference it. And you could start building that as a data knowledge database for people to be able to get more information. So remember, it's all about getting the employees trained and getting them to stay trained with a recurrent training system. So think about what is your training system, even the minor things, but I would recommend taking some designated time to create that training system that you need, because it's not when things are going good, it's when things are going bad. And that is when you need to focus on the training module. Hope this helps.